The number one thing that really drives our guys is competition itself. Jackmen and Fuelers definitely have a very vigorous job. A lot of what we require of them is moving heavy weight.
I mean, we have a very competitive environment here at Hendrick Motorsports, and I think being able to go against each other, iron sharpening iron every day, and in the last few years, I mean, we just have the best teams on pit road.
My name is Evan Kreska. I'm the manager of the pit department, and I've been at Hendrick Motorsports for 6 years. Being the manager of the pit department, it's really overseeing all the pit performers, the coaches, all the support staff, including the weight room, support staff like our yoga teacher, dietitian, so kind of encompassing all those people and making sure everything's running smoothly, that we're communicating and working as one. On Tuesday, they'll come in, they're gonna watch film with their crew chief, and then they're gonna come hit a practice. After practice, they're gonna come get their workout. That's where Mark Morrison and Nick Stegman do a great job writing programs for the guys.
So my role here at Hendrick Motorsports is to assist all the athletes in their workouts and write some workouts for them alongside of the rest of the strength and conditioning staff as well as the coaching staff, and just oversee those athletes, make sure they're prepared.
So, I mean, my job is to make sure that we're full of fuel and that the car keeps running. If the car doesn't have gas, it's not going to run. So my job is to do my job of putting gas in the car most efficiently as I can in the shortest amount of time.
The car holds 20 gallons of fuel. Each can holds about 12 gallons of fuel, and being able to get that into the car, depending on strategy, depending on the variations that go on with the race, trying to do those things around the car where those guys are doing a 9-second pit stop. You know, the job's become a little different in the last 11 years. I mean, we started out when I first got here 11-second stops and went to 13-second, 14-second stops, and now we're back in the 9. So things have just really changed over the years, and you just got to move with the times and move with the changes.
I think especially for a Jackman, your back is probably the most important. So like deadlifts, power cleans, that type of stuff, any type of like lower chain exercises.
The car's pretty heavy. It's a 3,000 pound car. I try to just keep my strength by lifting heavy. The Jackman car is a lot of upper body strength. So you squat a little bit to keep your legs strong, but you're definitely using a lot of upper body strength. An important aspect of being a Jackman is being fast around the car, so incorporates feet work and some speed.
There are certain key aspects of your body that you want to focus on as a fueler. Obviously, we're holding a 100-pound can, so you want to make sure you have a big, strong back. That's not going to go out on you. It's a 36-week season, so just make sure the back's strong, your shoulders, all your joints, all that kind of stuff. It all kind of comes into play.
I feel like, especially as a Jackman, you get put in weird positions. So I feel like staying limber, loose is actually super important. I've got hurt multiple times not being loose enough, so I make sure that I incorporate all that into the routine now.
We're fortunate to have two things. One, we have some of the greatest staff personnel to help these guys. And the second is we have great sponsorships, so we have recovery products like AdvoCare.
So before my workout, I definitely like to get started with a Spark, coffee in the morning, energy.
Usually I go with pickly prayer, but I'm gonna go with this fruit punch today, Spark. All you need is one.
I'm always taking protein shakes after, make sure my muscles are fed, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of great products that they put on for us that we use and helps us control our body and take care of it for 36 long weeks.
You know, we have a good structured program here that keeps us in shape and gives us the ability, and we have the facilities here that provide us with that every day. So there's no excuse not to be in shape when you come to Hendrick Motorsports.
Well, I think what motivates our guys the most is being at a top-tier team like Hendrick Motorsports. Every car is capable of winning, every pit crew is capable of finishing P1 on their day on Sunday. So I think that's the ultimate driving factor that we have.
Work hard on 3, 1, 2, 3. Work hard!